Good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, longtime mentor and trainer of undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer GERVONTA Tank Davis, 26 wins, no loss and no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. None other than Coach Calvin Ford starts up a challenge ahead of GERVONTA Tank Davis' next fight, May 28th, referring to his opponent, an undefeated WBA lightweight interim title contender, Rolando Romero, who has 14 wins, no losses, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age. He is 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. With that said, Rolando Romero is safe to say he has a very, very unique style to his approach to the sport of boxing. It's not just awkward, it's very unique, okay? And he's very big on talking. He's never short on words, that being Rolando Romero, okay? And Rolando Romero, he lets the world know that he's going to knock out GERVONTA Tank Davis with his unorthodox style. And GERVONTA Tank Davis has never saw somebody like Rolando Romero. Rolando Romero recently came face-to-face with undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, 27 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. And he started to tell Devin Haney just how much of a star he is not, okay? And how proud of himself that he was able to secure a fight with what's being considered the cash cow from junior welterweight on down in GERVONTA Tank Davis. And he could sell out arenas. Rolando Romero has never even held a press conference for any fight. His fight with GERVONTA Tank Davis is the first time he's held a press conference. Rolando Romero admitted this. And he's saying that he's fighting big fights because he got the fight with GERVONTA Tank Davis. Well, Tank Davis is saying that, you know, he was forced into this fight with Rolando Romero because his contract is up with his current promoter, who's also the promoter of Rolando Romero in Mayweather Promotions. Okay? And he stated that because my contract is set to expire, they got me in an in-house fight with this clown, right? So it wasn't like GERVONTA Tank Davis chose Rolando Romero because of his star status. He chose Rolando Romero because he didn't have a choice, because that's what his promotional company wanted. Rolando Romero has yet to have any big fights in his career. Yet, okay? And so with that said, Coach Calvin and GERVONTA Tank Davis, they're taking Rolando Romero serious, don't get me wrong. But he has had some underwhelming performances. He's shown that he's not very skilled in the ring, okay? It looks like, not saying that he can't get there. He just looks like he's still very green and he needs work. He does have power. So they started a new challenge called Do the Rolly. And Coach Calvin, as you can see, is doing the Rolly. And as you can see, Rolly right here, training and doing the dipping that Coach Calvin is imitating and mimicking, right? And the new challenge is Do the Rolly. This is going to be a very entertaining fight and build-up. It takes place May 28th, Brooklyn, BARCLAYS Center, New York, okay? And with that said, you know, it's definitely going to be very entertaining. GERVONTA Tank Davis is one of the most skilled, most talented boxers there is. Very little flaws in his game. Okay, he has a very, very granted chin. He has athletic ability. He's a southpaw. He has power, but he's shown that he can box vertically. He can box on the back foot. He can box laterally. Okay, he can box on the inside if he needs to be. We know he could be a dog on the inside if he needs to be, but he could box on the outside. He's very, very versatile, okay? And he's very exciting, and he has the most power, I would say, arguably, from 147 all the way down, okay? You can make a case that undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer who's considered to be the best fighter in the world, Terrence Bud Crawford, or rising welterweight superstar title contender Jerron Boots Ennis, or unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Earl the True Spence Jr. has more power than Gervonta Tank Davis. But we saw a guy in Mario Barrios who Gervonta Tank Davis moved up from 130 pounds all the way up to 140 to challenge Mario Barrios, 10-pound north, okay? And he knocked out Mario Barrios, dropped him three times and stopped him in the 11th round. And then we saw Mario Barrios, a smaller guy, move up from 140 to 147 and challenge the former unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Keith one-time Thurman and never hit the canvas. And Keith Thurman is a naturally bigger guy who has power. One would consider that Keith Thurman does have power. Keith Thurman is a pure boxer. He's the former unified champion. He has one loss on his resume to a legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer. Keith Thurman, at one point in time, was considered the best welterweight in the world. And yet Mario Barrios moved up 7 pounds to challenge Keith Thurman and didn't even touch the canvas. Now, he got hit big. Keith Thurman was hitting him clean. He did hurt him a couple of times. His face showed the effects of the fight afterwards, post-fight, but he never hit the canvas. He ironically hurt Keith Thurman more visibly a few times than Keith Thurman hurt him, and he never hit the canvas. Gervonta Tank Davis moved up 10 pounds north to challenge Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios at 5'10", with a 71-inch arm reach, had a 5-inch height advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis, a 4-inch arm reach advantage, and a 10-pound weight advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis, and Tank Davis dropped him 3 times and stopped him. Keith Thurman, he has a 2-inch height advantage over Keith Thurman. Their arm reach is about the same, and Keith Thurman is a naturally bigger guy who actually fought at 154 at one point in time, and he didn't drop Mario Barrios, okay? So when people question, you have Rolando Romero saying that Gervonta Tank Davis' power is not real, okay? That it's overrated because he's just fighting guys that are in a smaller weight class than he is. And while they just can't take the punch resistance. They don't have the punch resistance because they're naturally smaller guys. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Mexican star, now turning into a superstar title contender. Gervonta Tank Davis clearly outboxed him. In my opinion, put on a masterclass performance, show versatility, box orthodox. He boxed him on the inside, boxed him on the outside, boxed him laterally. He showed all different facets of his game, and he broke his left hand, or fractured his left hand, sprained his left hand, his dominant hand in the 6th round. And yet he still was able to make the adjustments and win the fight, okay? He's a very tough competitor. Is he smaller than Gervonta Tank Davis at 5'3", 63-inch arm reach? Yeah. But his style is very pressury style. He's very tight with his defense. He's a very good fighter with his style. And then you look at, Leo Santa Cruz. He's actually a wiry frame, 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer who's going to be a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. Put on a masterclass performance in his last fight. So he showed that it didn't have anything to do with size, because Leo Santa Cruz, he just took on a guy that was bigger than him and was breaking him down and dominated him and showed a masterclass performance. And he couldn't do that against Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis showed the ring IQ, okay, with Leo Santa Cruz. He set Leo Santa Cruz up for that brutal highlight reel knockout of the year knockout, okay? So, yes, guys are moving up in weight to challenge Gervonta Tank Davis. Yes, they're not the names that you want to see, but as far as Rolly saying that the power is not real, I believe he's going to find out in the worst way on May 28th. But this is not to take anything away from Rolando Rolly Romero. Not saying that he's not a good fighter, because he is. I just feel like he's just not ready to step up to this level of competition on this stage on pay-per-view for his first step-up fight. Okay, he arguably lost to Jackson Martinez. Okay, and so he has potential, he has power, and as far as his style being unorthodox. And being very awkward. I mean, look at Emmanuel Augustus. He had the drunken master style. And to this day, Floyd Mayweather will tell you that was the toughest fight of his career. And Emmanuel Augustus had multiple losses. The Drunken Master style, all over the place, very unorthodox. Angles was very weird. But yet he gave Floyd Mayweather the toughest fight of his career, and Floyd Mayweather is arguably the greatest fighter that ever boxed. So that's, you know, I'm not saying he can't master his style. I just think that it's too early in his career to compete with a Gervonta Tank Davis. So they're starting a challenge, do the Rolly, and you see what they're doing. They're mimicking his unorthodox, very, very weird movements when it comes to the sport of boxing, and they clowning Rolly Romero and saying, listen, you wasn't chose because of your star status. You was chose because we didn't have a choice. So let's see how this plays out May 28th. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.